Facial Restore Serum just to moisturize, bring all my pH balance back to my face after I've cleansed it. Then I'm going to go in with my Glassy moisturizing balm to deeply moisturize my face for my matte foundation, just so that when I apply it, it's not so dry on my skin. Now I'm gonna go in with my dark brown LA color eyebrow pomade, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. It doesn't matter how you fill your eyebrows, honestly, as long as you know how you're shaping them. I always do my eyebrows messy, uneven, kind of like wasting products, but I do it messy just so that when I am ready to shape it in, I don't have any holes in my eyebrows, making sure every spot is filled in. Now I'm going to go in with my J13 concealer from Juvias Place, and I'm going to place it on the back of my palm so that I have enough to dip in my brush and apply it onto my skin without any problems. Now I'm really liking this concealer just because it is a thick consistency, and once I applied it, it gives a full coverage. I'm just going to place it on the rest of my eyelid, just prepping it before putting some eyeshadow on. Now I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to damp all this concealer, blending it well into my skin, melting it down. So that way I have a clear, perfect surface for when I apply my foundation and my eyeshadow. Now, when I'm blending, I'm not going to blend it completely to where it's completely gone. I am going to blend just enough that the liquid is dry. Now I'm going to go in with my shade 9 in the Game of Beauty palette. Now I'm going to go in with the shade 4, placing it in the inner corner of my crease, giving it that nice blend, preparing it for my cut crease. Now for my cut crease, I'm going to use the shade number 5 in the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. I always like to use a shade lighter than what I would use on my under eyes, just because it gives it that nice bright look. Always use a lighter shade when concealing, so that way once I place the color, it is not too dark or different. Make the eyeshadow look darker than what it is. Now I'm gonna go in with my Neon palette. This I'm going to be using two different shades. I'm gonna use Sunny's and Garden. Now I'm going to use the shade Like, and I like this color for real because it's like not too bright of a pink, but just like the perfect pink to go with orange and purple. Now I'm gonna overlay my yellow with the eyeshadow palette from James Charles, just because I feel like the yellow wasn't bright enough. Now I'm going in with my foundation, Punta Cana, and I'm going to apply it. As you can see, there's like a huge difference with my scars. As soon as I placed the foundation, it literally gave me a full coverage. And if I had not moisturized my face before, I would look real cakey. Just because I have a normal to dry skin. Now I'm going in with my Tarte Duo Eyeliner, and I'm going to create my eyeliner before I continue. And with eyeliner, practice makes perfect. I mean, I've messed up a lot, and since I haven't been doing makeup for over 2 months, I could say this is not the best I've ever done, but it looked really good. Well, it looked okay for what I wanted it for. Now I'm just gonna grab a sponge and hold down my eye so that way I could do the underline, just because I don't want to get foundation on my skin, because then I would really be struggling to clear it off. Now I'm going in with my J13 concealer, and I'm going to conceal my under eye, just placing a little bit just because the consistency of this is perfect, so you don't have to use so much. And now I'm going to bake using my Morphe banana. I'm just going to bake very lightly. I'm setting it in place, not baking it for too long. And now after I set it in, I am going to use the same powder and I'm going to bake it, overlaying it with extra just to give it that luminous look. So first I set it and then I stack it up to how I want to place it. Now I'm going in with the concealer, deep golden, and the reason why I'm going with the concealer is because it's easier to blend. And then I also don't have a cream palette just yet, but soon I will. So as you can see, it's very easy to blend on my skin, and it doesn't dry out so quickly, which I love. So once I start placing that all over, blending it onto my skin, like so, and on my nose. I realized the brush I was using was too big for my nose. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara, Surfer Curl from Tarte, and I'm just going to apply it before I remove my setting powder. Let me take a selfie real quick. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my setting powder. For contour, I'm going to set my contour into place just like I would my concealer. Some people don't do it, but I've realized that once I set my contour, it does not melt down or anything like so. It feels flawless. Then I'm going to grab my blush in the darkest shade and I am going to blend it into my contour so that way it doesn't beat the contours. Look. Now I'm going with my Ultimate Face lip liner in the shade Black. And I'm just gonna outline my lip. Just making sure there's no space in my eye. Now I'm going to go in with Fuchsia Fever, and I'm just going to use the red right on top of the black, so that way it blends in. I'm going to set my makeup into place, fan it out, and I want to use the darkest shade of highlighter, just because I don't want it to pop out so much on the highlighter. Just want it to be like very little, just because I have so much color going on. So very little goes a long way. Now I'm just gonna use the fan to blend it out, and it looks so good already. And here's the final look.
The lighting is a little bit different from the video of me doing my makeup because I forgot to turn on my light, but it's okay though. So I just want to make a different outro. So from now on, I will be mentioning 3 small businesses, small pages trying to become Insta famous, whatever the case may be. You are just starting your business or you want to promote your page for like your stores or anything like so, I will happily and faithfully give you a shout at the end of each of my videos. You do not have to share my page. You don't have to do anything. Just send me a picture of your work or send me a picture of your page and I will likely share it on my page. So for today's video, I have 3 already selected. Yay! Okay, so the first one is Valerie, that's her name, and she has a beautiful business going on. She is a makeup artist. She lives in Miami, Florida. Her deposit is like very cheap, $15, very affordable. And look at her work. Y'all can't tell me that do not look good. Like that looks flawless. So if you want, like, she do black smoky eyes and she does amazing work. She has a YouTube video, a tutorial on her page, and y'all should go look her up. From natural look, like, you guys get the memo. So go ahead and click that follow button for her. And the next person I have for today is why all this video is possible and look flawless is Bad Babes Cosmetics. Yes, I mentioned them like crazy, but it is amazing. Like, these lashes do not feel uncomfortable. I have a big tendency problem with lashes where they are uncomfortable, and these lashes feels most comfortable ever. Like, I could close my eyes and I have contacts in, so that's why it's a lot easier. So I'm just like really psyched that it's not falling off or anything. So once you place them on, it's on. You just have to make sure you got the right glue. That's all. So so this is Bad Babes Cosmetics page. If I could just show y'all without any problems. Okay, so this is their page. It has from new lip glosses, all those lip glosses. These are their facial mists, and boy are they glowy. I'm just waiting to place my order in because they sold out. So they sold out really quick, so you have to go on their page, quickly purchase, and yeah, you cannot be disappointed. They have packages, giveaways almost every hundreds following, so y'all go ahead and go follow her. She's doing a giveaway at 500 followers. She just started, and like, for someone who just started and so dedicated, I promise you it's no disappointment. Next, I have one last one, and it is one of my favorites. All of them are my favorite, but let's be real. This one is utterly most my favorite. So I'm gonna show you the work she's doing for me, which is creating a Superman portrait for me. It's not gonna show the work, but y'all get the picture, right? So I'm gonna show y'all her work here. She has this she has different, this is her portrait. Oh, let me try to move the camera so y'all can see. Different work from regular show, enemy creations. This one is so cute, but y'all get the picture, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye. God bless.